that place. That's another character I think that's held back by the defense. But no dollar on our screen right now. We are back into it. And maybe it was just the state of the team colors. But yeah, they swapped colors and we're right back to this first game. Now, this is, we got a lot of unanswered questions here. Marky and Moni, a new team. You got Kyna and Laura going some characters they don't normally play. Like, it's a lot of uncertainty to happen in this match. We'll see what happens as it develops.
Okay, so this is the team that I was thinking about. No, I thought it was Team EU. It is Team South America, rocking the Ada and the Azoth team combo, which I'm looking to see what they got, because right now it ain't looking like much. They lost a stock, 2 of them in fact. And it looks like Marky and Moni are cooking things up to start things off. But we'll see how long that holds here. I want to see what the secret sauce is behind this team. That side sig on Ada, you saw how quick that came out? That Mandalorian swipe, and then the down sig coined as the breath from the depths by Fats circa like 7 years ago.
That was absolutely a fire turnaround here from the fire term also, but fire turnaround here. From the red team. Was a little afraid about how that started up, but it might have just been they got caught in an unlucky situation. They've been able to turn this thing all the way around. Now they're doing mad damage here to Brawlhalla. He tries to go for it, and that might be something he's got to look out for. That was the most opportune Sarah I've ever seen.
And I like that. Good recognition from Laura's realizing that he had knocked out Kyna and then went back out to save him, keeping that stock in play. There goes Kyna with the down sig yet again. Laura's trying to watch the corner, doing a great job with those blasters neutralites. And that's going to be the stock off of the side air, and then potentially off of that as well. Moni can't make it back. And Moni is actually just out of the game. And Marky says, I'm not playing that.
Yeah, I don't need to play this right now. There's 2 stocks, and one of them's kind of hurt, and the other one is not even hurt at all. So, yeah, it was probably time to get up out of it. What just happened?
Yeah, that turned around so quick, right? They had a lead. Let's not forget that.
There was a crazy, the first stocks that were taken was a double KO, and then after that was it.
Yeah, and you can see it right here. That was 1, that was 2. They had a lead here, but I think got caught off stage a couple of times here. Honestly, some great edge guarding all around, but man, they just kind of crumbled.
You know what happens to the best of us, bro? Sometimes you think you're going absolutely insane, and then, well, the other team locks in after like 30 seconds of gameplay, and that's pretty much what happened there in that first game. So let's keep it moving into the second game. Hopefully, the team of Moni and Marckiemoo is going to make it happen right there. Oh, my man, boy, bro, my bad. Marckiemoo.
All right, let's see here. Western Air Temple is going to be the scenery for this game number 2. Hopefully the blue team can get something going this time around, because I know that first game started off strong and then things just fell apart so quickly. I think they're losing quite a bit in some of these counter pokes here, and that's going to be a hit from Moni, and I feel like they haven't been able to play together much. They're both stuck in this corner. They can't get back to the stage. We might lose Moni's stock here. Almost gets egg dropped. Marky comes in for a quick save, but still needs help getting back to the stage. A turnaround. Oh, gets interrupted by Laura's there, and the turnaround from Moni. The blue team has been trying to help each other get back to the stage for what feels like the past forever, and they will, but so much damage has been taken up at this point.
Yeah, I mean, that was like an eternity of just getting edge guarded.
Nice.
Nice. Oh, they turn this around, though, maybe?
Can we get one? Can we get a stock here? Can we tap it in? Nothing.
I like that idea, though, from Marky. He had to try to get a little desperate with it. Did try to make something happen there. And wait, still can't get that stock. Unless, there it is. Yeah, the good recovery from Moni. He's going to eat that down here, though.
And wait. Side sig, nice. Just he lets it out there. And once again, they start off with the lead. This one is barely a lead, though. Moni's 1 strong hit. We do have that high defense, of course, from that Turtle Dragon. But there it is. That unarmed recovery goes ahead and brings him down to a second stock. Marckiemoo probably going to disengage for a little bit while Moni respawns. And there we go. Beautiful timing on the dodge there. Getting a good chunk of damage as well on the Kyna. Kyna moving in on this Azoth.
Interesting to see like Moni playing such a backward role, but I think that's what you just kind of do when you're playing with Marky, because Marky hasn't been in this front role for so long, especially with how he plays with Future Bubble. Usually he is in the front, so now Moni trying to do the same thing here, but has those big hitboxes if he ever needs to get his teammate out of dodge. Just hasn't had a chance to do such, as they've taken so much damage here on these second stocks already.
Nice.
Oh wait, what a time to find that sig there on the right side. Moni, if anything, he's going to find himself a sig. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I love the way he did that, too. Caught the dodge, did it down air into the side sig, recognizing that basically a true combo there. Don't know if that was jumpable. Didn't look like it. And just like that, keeping things competitive here, right? I mean, we have Moni in the red on the second stock. Same thing as that of Kyna. Oh, that's off the wall.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
No dodge on Moni, and that's just going to be it.
Okay, I think he might have been able to touch bottom wall, but I think he's just like, let me just get back to stage a little faster. He was already pretty hurt anyway.
Sends a back.
Maybe get like a little team combo, a little team damage here on a Lores. And able to turn this to a 2v1 with respectable odds here. Even if Kyna does have 2 stocks left. They do get the stock off of Kyna though. This is good.
Huge opportunity.
Even better.
Oh, I can't believe it. Couldn't get there in time. Moni maybe might have been able to position to close out that stock. Instead, they're going to have to play this one out, but Lores has so much damage, and there's the final blow from Moni. And now they have the 2v1 on Kyna with Axe, which, I mean, is no stranger to doing this with Taros, but this is a bit of a less hitting guy. Doesn't get the follow-up, but still huge damage, and another chance for Kyna to try to make the comeback happen.
I think he needed that to bounce off. It doesn't even matter, though. I think he needed that to bounce off of the stage, but he did not get the bounce off the stage. Ends up going lower. Doesn't matter, though. We had the immediate cleanup from Marckiemoo. The NC going to go ahead and do it up. And what a turnaround. You know, great game for them, all things considered. I do think there were some very opportune and very, like, well-placed SIGs coming out from Moni that, like, made sure that they stayed in the game. But, you know, here at the very end, it was all up to Marckiemoo to go ahead and close that stock out.
Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, that down air into the side sig was really clean from Moni there, and then they're able to kind of pick things up. Marckiemoo just finds the raw end sig on a jump read. Closes out game 2. These have been hard-fought battles now, at least. I mean, game 1, I'm still not quite sure what happened. I've more or less deleted it from my memory, but here in the game 3, this is why we're finding out that Moni and Marcky have made it this far. Their ability to adapt is unrivaled, to say the least. They're able to recognize what's going on and try to make the adjustments. But Lores and Kyna, if there's anyone who could rival their ability to adapt, it's these guys. Nice.
Okay, we get blasted right now. For sure. Mandalorian said, I gotta bleed this thing out. A lot of shots coming out from Lores right there. It did work out. I mean, he was hitting quite a bit of damage for sure. Now he's got Marckiemoo.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Turn around. They actually got them both off the stage. See if we can get the stock off at least one of them. Moni makes it back for free as they try to focus on Marckiemoo. Still living on this stock, though.
And Laura's being unashamed to throw out that down sig or the side sig on Ada. I mean, it's part of the reason she's such a good character. Those sigs just come out so fast. They have so much coverage. But see, that's the problem with Greatsword. Moni gets a hit there, no guaranteed follow-up. Has to go for a read, but when you get them, say goodbye to your stock.
Solid read, and again, he keeps finding these stocks right when he needs them. Big neutral sig on the other side, but after he got the big read on the left side, too, to get the stocks up now. Trying to keep this lead. Can he stay on the stock for a long time and really dig into this lead? We'll have to find out. Tries to go for a recovery. That misses, though. Everybody up at the top. Sweat beating. Finds his way back down. Ends up eating an in-light.
Did Moni touch the floor there? He did. Okay, and the Mark is all the way toward the bottom. Gets hit by the ground pound. Moni kind of throws his stock away there going low. And that's going to be unfortunate, but they're not trailing behind by too much. Just one stock. If they can get back together, reconvene, and grab some weapons, they can bring this back.
Yeah, it looked like Moni maybe tried to get down there and get a little bit of a reversal, but he only ends up putting himself in the most of harm's way. And now teammate down to his last stock. Moni's going to have to really kind of pull weight to find these stocks a little earlier. I think he's the highest score on the screen right now.
Oh, tough. Moni not getting to do much with that weapon and immediately getting disarmed, but Marckiemoo being aggressive, the double edge guard. The spear hits one. Can we get two? Moni just goes to the other side. He's going to be able to make it back, and expertly done. Great recognition from Moni, realizing he didn't have to do anything. Marckiemoo with effectively a 2v1 edge guard.
Yeah, I mean, godlike edge guard there from Marckiemoo to make sure he can get them back into the game. Again, no, is the most hurt on the screen, so he might have to play a little bit to the back foot. Moni trying to, once again, to get back to the stage. Going to be Marckiemoo pushed right back off. Hit for Moni. Nice. Okay, good pickup here.
Oh, careful, yeah. You can see Marckiemoo delaying and just breaking up any opportunity he can to down Moni. That might be Marckiemoo. No, we're back. He has to watch out to make sure he doesn't recover him. Good job. That might be Moni stock. No, Marckiemoo's going to be here to help him in case he gets tagged. And that's going to be Moni, but now we just waste some time here. We try to get back to the other side. Who gets hit by the weapon throw? Still has to dodge, though. There it is. Gets pogoed. Should be able to get back. No, he didn't get the wall touch there. So Moni has to do the 2v1. I don't think there's enough damage on the Kyna and Lores for this to feel realistic, but never say never.
Yeah, it's always possible, but I think it's very improbable right now with the way that the team is operated here on this, and the fact that, yeah, he doesn't even have a weapon in hand yet. I'm not even sure which weapon he probably want. I mean, I imagine, you know, obviously the great swords hit marks on those six were a little bigger, but we won't even get a chance to talk about it. He's already out of there. Kyna, Lores, huge combo to go ahead and take that one and put them up in the set 2-1.
Yeah, that was very hard fought by Marckiemoo and Moni. I mean, that turnaround that Marky got made the possibility of that comeback real again, right? I mean, granted, they weren't able to fully actualize that timeline, but it was, great play. And there it is again, right? Got that cider, got the pogo, weapon through one, and then just couldn't even get to the stage on the other. And Moni just running away, doing a great job there. But this, I mean, there isn't anything Moni can do about that. You got caught, you got caught. But here we go, game number 4. Moni and Marcky effectively on a set point here. They have to win this one to keep themselves in this winner's side of the bracket. And Zen and Hideaway are on the elimination side. They don't want to have to deal with that team early.
They're already, as you can see, already taking it right back to the same stage. Hopefully they can take the game and get us to a game 5 here. I do believe there's just small mistakes. One I think I'll play the entirety of the game. There's a couple small mistakes.
Oh, breakup.
Oh my gosh, hold on. And again, the fight.
Nice.
So definitely is saying that Instinct is going to do it up. And
nice.
More potentially.
Oh, forces out the dodge here. You can get this. Ah, not quite. Recovers high. I think Marcky was expecting a low recovery. But there we go. The down 6 sets up for another edge guard situation. Moni's weapon starving and just pulls up inside 6 to close that one out. Great start for the blue team. Look at how they're cooking up. Team combo. Gonna get interrupted, but that's still huge damage. Marcky completes the signature.
It was just something I needed. I mean, probably weren't going to get much with the other team coming down, but still, get as much damage as you can. And speaking of, what a quick double KO turnaround here from Kyna and Lores. Keep themselves very much into this game.
Yeah, Ada never afraid to unload the clip. Here we go, potential issue with the controller. We're going to go ahead and do a little bit of a gentleman's agreement here. We believe in the spirit of competition. And then we have the taunt right back, and we're back in it just like that. They're able to stop the flow of the game and come right back. Unless, I see Kyna also pause, so they're going to go ahead and say, hold on, let's see what's going on with bro. Yeah, we got it. Really, it's just like a stare down.
Drop this man another controller, bro. What's going on here? Maybe another cord.
It's a stare down, man. They just wanted to size each other up before the draw. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh, it's cooking.
If you do need another cord, though, I've probably got like 6 in the back, bro. We can make it happen. We can make it happen, you know? I want to get back to the Brawlhalla action immediately.
No, I feel you, man, because it was looking pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? It was looking involved,
yeah,
I guess. It was looking involved. The heat, the temperature was rising. They were clearly, very deep in it. But we'll see what the verdict is there, depending on how things kind of shake up. That might just be a donation of a game, and then we might just go straight into game 5 because they were pretty. Either that, or it's going to be try to restart with the same stock counts, but that just has a different feel to it.
Is that the way? Yeah, is that the way that I want this game though? That's unfortunate. I mean, like I guess with this much time passing, like you could be getting cooled off the game 5. Okay, sure, but man, what if they went off that? It's like a little asterisk. It always hits. I'm still believing that game 5 though.
Hey, you might get it. You might get it.
You might. We might get it. We all might get it right here. I think we got production up there, obviously trying to fix things as quick as possible. Shout-outs to our crew and Insight, always holding it down.
Yeah, man, at this point, they've gone ahead.
Okay. Looks like we're going to restart it, but we're going to rebuild the game and get us right back to the same stocks. Valid option right here to go ahead and keep the momentum that we already established while also getting us right back into the game. Once we get that going, we'll be right back into it, man. But oof. Hopefully you got that controller fixed well. Don't have any more pauses or anything like that. My man still plays with his lanyard on too.
Hey, yeah.
Come on now. Come on.
He's just like us, man. That's how you know.
I keep mine on the belt loop, man.
You have experience, you're a little bit older.
I'll teach him
some of these buttons.
I'm pretty sure he's wearing jeans too. I'm like, let me show you something, young buck. Come here, young blood.
These are the ways. How are they supposed to learn if we ain't teaching the new generation, man? Come on, man. You got to pass it down. Like All Might, you got to hand the torch over, bro.
Got to show him my scar first. We're going to talk about what we've already seen so far, though, in this match before everything went down. As I've been seeing, though, it really has been like Moni kind of holding it down on getting these stocks really, really early. But when it comes down to Marcky and like an off-stage play, that's when you really see Marckiemoo like take off. That last stock was here on the stage. A little later, you're going to see like a 2v1 that he completed himself. Yeah, and that was insane. He's like, you stay on the stage, I got this. Don't even worry about it. I think this is it right here.
Boom, poke, boom. Just like that. Wow. Well, just so well done. I mean, Marcky has always been a monster off stage. It feels a little weird, I'm not going to lie, to see him playing Wushang. But, like, any blasters, or not blasters, a gauntlet legend, he can do it, right? And so, like, this is the most Marckiemoo spear I've consumed in my lifetime, I think.
I think he's just not feeling the scythe right now, bro?
Yeah. It's just like a tricky one to rock in the 2 spear. Because even before, instead of playing Wushang, he would play Onyx in doubles, right?
Yeah, true.
And then he would have... Future Bubble on the Kyna, and then they would just kind of run the Onyx Kyna classic strat. But, you know, I'm not mad at the Wushang. I mean, he's quick. He has some very strong signatures as well. I feel like Marckiemoo needs to be playing a legend where he has access to pressing that SIG button and taking a stock, right? I mean, and Mordex is great at that.
On the team too. Now that I think about it, because if you have a Mugi and Onyx, I mean that's a pretty slow team, compared to what we got going on. There's a little more speed here on the side of Wushang, so definitely makes some sense. But the Lord is the kind of team, as you said, the new hotness. They're not playing with what we normally see them playing. They are speccing into the Ada, Super Stance Ada, and then Osama Azov. This has been a treat to watch.
Yeah, no, it's fun. It's definitely a unique team composition, and like we've seen maybe like 1 or 2 team combos. They've been decent, like we haven't seen anything to the likes of like a Zerial team combo where you hit somebody once, they get carried all the way to the side, they just lose the stock. But then also with the team combo like Azov and Ada, I'm trying to figure out where that possibility lies. My guess is probably something to do with like getting a Blaster's recovery off the top. You always have the like Axe Blaster's combo to go for the one hit off the team combo, but when it comes to like the Azov bow kit and the Ada spear kit, I'm like, you probably have to get a decent amount of creative with that. So we'll see if that ends up showing its face, but I always love seeing teams try to innovate, especially oftentimes people can feel like twos is a quote-unquote solved mode. It's not, but people see what's meta and what's working, and what's working tends to be really good, and then they just try to perfect it better than the other teams already doing it. But Kyna and Laura says, nah, we don't need that. We can do our own thing.
We used to have innovators, bro. I don't want to have any young kids, man. Y'all don't want to innovate anymore. Looks like we're back into the game, though. Same game state, right back on it. And well, the game state started, and they said the game's definitely going, and let's keep it going. 2 stocks immediately taken off of the reset. Kyna lures down to their last. Moni and Marckiemoo looking quite healthy on theirs.
Yeah, and even with this, you can never count Kyna and Laura's out. Moni playing a much more aerial style now, hovering around, throwing out those down airs and nairs, trying to poke people on their heads. There we go. Speaking of poke people, manages to get 1 quick hit on the Lores. Lores pogos him back, breaks up the space for Marcky. Marky's going to go in now. They're taking turns here. Moni's backing up, and looks like Marcky gets caught. It's not enough to take the stock, but Kyna might be able to end it here. The weapon throw from Lores pushes Moni off stage, but it's not enough. He's back. The blue team's hanging on. They can't seem to get this final blow.
All right, man. Moni sitting here on the left side of the screen. Almost got on Marckiemoo combo there, but that was a nice little turnaround there from Lores as well. Go ahead and see the target swap to go ahead and get that stock. And whoa, hold on. They're kind of getting back into this game. Marckiemoo luckily avoiding a team combo there. Nice pogo to go ahead and create a little more space.
Okay, a lot of damage on Kyna here. Good job not jumping to that sider from Moni. Gets caught on the way. Has to be careful. Then Marckiemoo finds the SIG. We're probably going to game 5 here. Lores is going to try, but doesn't have a whole lot of damage, and Moni's just poking him with the sword over and over. The popsicle side air is going to be enough. The weapon throw to seal the deal, and we're going to game 5.
We're getting into that game 5 indeed, and what a way to fire back. Right as we got into that game, they went absolutely insane. Got those 2 stocks in like 10 seconds.
Yeah, wasted no time.
Yeah, wasted no time. They got their momentum back like that. So now into game 5, hopefully they can hold that momentum, give themselves a W here, or will Lores and Kyna either one swap characters, or will they lock in on this team? But as you said, there really hasn't been a lot of crazy team combos coming in from them. They've got a couple 2s and fews, just some quick passes, if you will, but nothing like a long, a 0 to KO combo.
Now, let's see. I mean, they're thinking about their strategy a little bit, deciding what they're going to lock in for game 5. Obviously, probably going to be the same legends here. I'm sure on the side of Kyna and Lores, my perspective would probably be that game 4 is more or less a wash anyway. If they won it, great. If they didn't, it's fine, because, the momentum has been broken up already. But this time around, we're starting brand new, fresh plate, crisp out the dishwasher. Like, there's no excuse this time around. Let's see if they can make it happen.
Right here in Western Air Temple to see what we get this time around.
Ooh.
Man, it really has been such a scramble too, and I think it's because it's just you have 2 people who are teaming with each other for like the first time, and then you have 2 people on a new team, so it's just like a lot more of a scramble here in this scrap. But obviously they've been scrambling all the way to the top. Gonna get blasted up out of here though.
Woo! Okay, nice punch from Moni. Goes for the read, but a dodge up is not gonna get caught. Looks like Marckiemoo is gonna be able to pick it up. Moni needs a weapon. Goes for the unarmed down sig, and it's not going to be enough. But the down air right on the dodge. Lores has to wait for the dodge to come back. It gets guarded by his teammate Kyna, and now we're back to where we want to be.
I'm holding down right there. That down six, nobody home for it. But still getting some damage here on to Marckiemoo. Moni trying to make his way back. Marckiemoo way up at the top. Finds the right side to go down to, and he ends up getting the double KO. Will it be worth what to find out at the end of this game? But does end up getting the stock off of Lores at the very least.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you got Marckiemoo and Kyna fighting it out in a lot of ways. So kind of, you know, some people would look at them as, you know, some of the star players on both of those teams in terms of their ability to kind of pop X Factor, but we'll see how that ends up. Lores manages to catch Marckiemoo. It's not enough with just one D-Light Sayer. He has to burn the dodge. Lores can't get the pogo. Marky's back. And as I say that, just pop that Ada down sig, right? Don't give him time to think. Nice little team combo there into the recovery. And it's looking a little rough for the blue team. Marckiemoo on his final stock already.
Yeah, but they could turn this right back. Well, depending. Marckiemoo starting to get comboed up here. Does end up getting that pogo to get away. It's really up to Moni. He's got getting stock off of somebody quickly before he loses his. But man, look at Marky already super hurt. Marky playing in the back on the back foot yet again.
This is looking real bad. Marky, I'm not gonna lie here.
Made it back.
Has to get around, gets blasted, still has the stock, but barely has anything to work with here. One sneeze and Marky was out of the game. Wants to help Moni, doesn't have a weapon, has no range to threaten with. Tries to go for a crazy play, doesn't have a dodge. You can see the aggressiveness from Kyna, and then gets caught by the Nair. Somehow still in this. Barely. The high ceiling of Western Air Temple keeping Marky in the game. But look at this damage. There's another one, but there's still two fresh stocks. How are you going to do this? You need a quick early KO. I cannot see Marky hanging on for the entirety of this game. He probably has like 15 seconds left.
It would be insane if he was able to do that. I mean, again, and they are doing a really good job of using the speed advantage they have over Moni. Moni's having a hard time just kind of catching up. He's still playing kind of back. Marckiemoo somehow in the front, but they're both hurt right now. So it really doesn't matter who's in the front. They just got to have a solid stock. It's not going to happen. That's one. Marky is still alive in the deepest of reds.
Yeah, no, this is... yeah, that's it. That's going to be Lores and Kyna sending Marckiemoo and Moni down to the elimination side of bracket in a Game 5 set. That Game 5 ended up going kind of rough, I think, for Moni and Marckiemoo there. Really, I feel like in the previous games, we were able to see Marky kind of get some momentum going, really start putting on some pressure. But in that last game, they isolated him, and then they